Ta-da! Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to SMC with Arewa. My name is Arewa. I welcome you to my channel. If you are new, kindly click on that subscribe button and don't forget to on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video so you can come and check it out. Also, this is a Yoruba and English channel, so méjèèjì ni mo máa ń sọ papọ̀ ní ibi báyìí. Thank you guys for joining me once again. Thank you for your love. Thank you for coming back to this channel. I really appreciate every single one of you. Honestly, I really appreciate every single one of you. For any of your advert support, donation, for any discussion whatsoever, my contact is going to be down below in the description box, and I'm also going to leave it lying around in the comment section area. Thank you very much, guys. Let's move on. On today's episode of SMC with Arewa, it's going to be a very professional presentation for today. Am I ready? Before we dive into the main issue, do not forget Agbo Ibile Solutions, all your herbal remedy for infections, diseases, gonorrhea, syphilis, vaginal discharge, moving pile in your body, hemorrhage, yodi, stomach, STD, yeast infection, fertility treatment to the women, blocked fallopian tube, fibroid, low sperm count, weak erection, don't forget to contact Agbo Ibile Solutions. They are well trusted, tested, trusted. They are tested and trusted. Honestly, a trial will convince you. Before you lose hope, try Agbo Ibile Solutions. +234 7063 55 95 91. Testimonies are going left, right, and center. You've not seen your period for years. Somebody called me today and said, Arewa, I've not seen my menstrual period for 6 years. Help me thank Agbo Ibile Solutions. In fact, I am ovulating. I'm like, wow. Testimonies are going left, right, and center. A trial will convince you. Before you lose hope, try Agbo Ibile Solutions. But once share. If you don't get their number, call me. I'm going to give you their number. Learning. So I did a show yesterday, and I have a lot of questions. There's this particular one that I want to give answer, that I want to give response to. But before I jump into that, I don't know if you have seen this video. Can you imagine? They say the wife of Ekiti State Governor pack her friends and friends. They packed themselves. They went to go and present paparana, or let me say they went to go and present cake and flower to the first lady in Dubai. All of them pack at the expense, at the detriment of taxpayers' money. The Ekiti State Governor wife pack other governor wives down to Dubai to go and present cake and flower to the first lady in Dubai with the taxpayers' money. I bet you pay. Agbako short to buy. I say governor wives, they pack themselves together with with your money, with your mekunu, they carry cake from Nigeria, they carry flower to go and give first lady. Our first lady is residing in Dubai, not in the country where she's supposed to be residing. With our money, no, you know, all our accommodations and everything is still going to be our money, in first lady, governor wives constantly carry themselves with still our money, to go and say they want to go and give somebody that is staying where it's not supposed to be staying, that left our office to go and be sitting down where it's not supposed to be sitting down. They now carry cake to go and give her there with our money. Pẹ̀lú owó wa. Abẹ́rẹ́ ayé tí wọ́n ń jẹ báyìí. Hey, pekele. Ẹ jẹ́ á tẹ̀síwájú. Let's move on. So a lot of you guys have been calling me Arewa. Any amebo concerning this just concluded Aje festival, this and that, and I'm like, there's no big deal of amebo with this particular Aje festival that just got concluded. Nothing significant really took place. Even Kabiyesi did not allow any ayaba in the Jekonwa palace. Chale resort ni gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n mú yàrá sí lọ́tẹ̀. Wọ́n mú yàrá sí. Everything is reorganized. So saying bẹ́ẹ̀. Rabbi Kabiyesi is even traveling, gone saved on the Kabiyesi. But that's not what I want to say. And another thing that happened is that the Arometa, we did not see them. We only saw one. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. One more nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tàfírí wọn. But mo feel pé wọ́n ti reconcile pẹ̀lú ìyá Alájé. But then ẹyọ kan la rí àrí àwọn tó kù. Bóyá wọ́n travel wọn sí ní around. But wọn kì í miss Aje festival tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Bóyá tọdún ìkọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ coincidentally ni. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò lè fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ torí wọ́n ní ìjà content wà nílẹ̀ ní mi ò fẹ́ sọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ yìí. Mi ò fẹ́ sọ yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n Madam Tóyìn Kọ́ládé mò ń bọ̀ mi ò tí ì dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tìyín torí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn in fact ẹ fẹ́ máa gé kọjá kínní ní palace yẹn. ẹ fẹ́ máa in fact ẹ fẹ́ lẹ́gbàpọ̀ ìyàwó. Mo ń bọ̀ mi ò tí ì dé mo sì fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí yín gan pé ẹ kú ìnáwó Aje festival. Ẹ kú ìnáwó ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ fi ń gbé àṣà yìí ní àrùgẹ. She's a phenomenal woman when it comes to that, when it comes to Ìṣẹ̀ṣe and the uplifting, Ìṣẹ̀ṣe. She's very phenomenal in that area. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ wá ní pé ká dẹ̀ wá rí nǹkan ẹ̀mí tí ó kùn díẹ̀ káàtó àbí kẹ́ máa fi yẹn bò wá lẹ́nu mọ́ pé ká má ba lè rí ètẹ́ ìṣe lábẹ́lẹ̀ ká má wá sọ. Amẹ̀bọ là wá ń ṣe. Ẹ má take it personal o, amẹ̀bọ là ń ṣe o. So ẹ tiẹ̀ wá gbọ́ náà. There is decode o. Remember this particular king in that planet Earth GPS location 9555. There was one girl like that. Fisayo ló ń pè é. That girl, she has been using ojúṣe, using body to ṣe, using ojú to ṣe. She just wanted to be, wanted to fall in line. Even though it is more or less like just a one-time stand. But she just wanted it to be more than that. Suddenly, she's beginning to be wearing white up and down. Even putting beads in her hand. Ìyẹn that lady Fisayo. She's a tailor ni. And I'm like, she's not deceiving herself to be wearing white up and down. Abi she's thinking that man is going to marry her. Hey, she said she want people to be calling her Ayaba. But she's not among. She's just Sarewa the way you remember Toby Phillips. Sarewa is the same Sarewa that this one is. But this one wanted it to be more than that. Clinching with people that are close to that man. Trying by all means to say, I like Ìṣẹ̀ṣe. I shake Kinikan. And packaging, the same packaging. But the man is seeing right through her. He's not falling for it. Once bitten, twice shy. Suddenly now she's wearing up and down. Wearing white up and down. Wearing white up and down. They normally used to use white to be deceiving this man. All of them, come and see Shekini. Come and see Tusilekon. Want to parade, want to white kiri. Just to make the man, probably want to be in the good grace of the man. To be probably looking at them to be wife material. I don't understand you. Ofofo ni mo ṣe o. Let me go back to the question that I want to answer. Now, in my podcast of yesterday, I see a lot of comments in there. But this particular comment, I want to make a reply to. The person said, tell us about Ooni first wives that always die, and I think that is why Naomi left. Secondly, who is the father of Ashley's daughter's father, who abandoned her. Lastly, your Ooni gather women, no children. Pray for him and stop Naomi, who God used to remove the reproach. King has been sleeping with Ashley for 6 years. No way she has left to save her son and life. Let's take it one by one. That is the comment. Let's take the comment one by one. The person said, tell us about Ooni first wife that always die. That's the reason why, allegedly reason why Naomi left. I'm putting this question back to that person that made that comment. So please list 10, just 10 consistently kings. Onis, previous Onis that have ascended that throne, and then their first wives died on the throne. I'm like, the person knows he or herself. I'm throwing that first question back to that person. Because in the history of Ile-Ife, consistently, ìyàwó lè kú, ìyẹn òjọba, tí ìyàwó bá máa kú, ìyàwó máa kú, bọ́kọ bá máa kú, ọkọ máa kú. But the way Jenny yẹn ṣe sọ, ó ní wípé ká sọ nípa àwọn Ọ̀ọ̀ni tí first wife wọn máa ń kú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé gbogbo Ọ̀ọ̀ni, the person put it as if all the Ọ̀ọ̀nis that has ascended that throne, their first wives normally die. That's the way the person put it. And me, starting from this particular Oba Adeyeye down to the 9th, like count it back to 10, their first wives, the person should come and tell us the one the first wife died. Consistently. That is, as Oba Adeyeye is there, the one that ascended before Oba Adeyeye, Oba Shijuade, the one after that, before that one, Adesoja, count it down to 10. And tell us, if all of them first wives died on the throne, come wá sọ fún wa. Back to this particular Oba Adeyeye. Is Olori Naomi the first wife in the first place? Olori Naomi is not the first wife. She's not the first wife before he became king. Neither is she the first wife after he became king. Let's say the first wife, so far the person say first wife manku. She first wife Oba Adeyeye kan tó jọba, ǹjẹ́ ó ṣaláìsí? Rárá. Nígbà tí wọ́n jọba tán, first wife tí wọ́n fẹ́ lórí àpèrè, ǹjẹ́ ó ṣaláìsí? Débi wípé bóyá Olori Naomi wá ní ọ̀tá wọn fẹ́ wá ṣaláìsí ni ló ṣe jẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n ṣe sá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi làákàyè máa gbé nǹkan kalẹ̀. Olori Naomi ò kì í ṣe ìyàwó alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ kí kábíyèsí tó jọba. Nǹkan kan ò dé ṣe. Nígbà tó ń jọba tán, ìyàwó tí wọ́n fẹ́ lórí àpèrè, nǹkan kan ò ṣe. Débi wípé Olori Naomi tó jẹ́ pé ìkẹta ni àwọn wà o, nìkan fẹ́ ṣe. Ọ̀ká sọ pé láti ìgbà tó ń ti jogun orí oyè, wípé ìkejì ni nǹkan fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣé ti rí pé nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ ní láìní yẹn kò sí làákàyè nù yẹn. Let's jump to the next question. Only secondly, who is the father of Ashley Adegoke's Ayaba Ashley? She's a single mom of a girl. The person is asking that, who is the father that the father abandoned her? Now, èmi ní ayọ̀ bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n rán mi ńṣẹ́ o. Just because of the pé amẹ̀bọ náà ni, amẹ̀bọ ni. Wọ́n rán mi níṣẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n the father of her daughter, kò ń ṣe pé bóyá Ayaba Ashley rí oyún he. She did not have that child out of wedlock. She was married to the man that she had the baby for. Other that it was a very brief marriage, like the one of Kabiyesi and the ex-Olori Wuraola. Very brief. Less than 2 years. think, a year and probably 3 to 6 months. So she was married. It is not as if we pay ó gba oyún or she was just impregnated just like. No, she was married to the guy. She got pregnant when she had the baby. Would you tell her to stay with a wife beater, a domestic violent man? Would you tell her to stay pẹ̀lú ẹni tó ń ná blue black? Would you advise her to stay in a marriage of gbasgbos? So, it is not as if she had the baby out of wedlock or the man impregnated her and ran away and abandoned her. No, you can go and research. You can go and do your research if you don't believe. But that is what happened. She was married when she had a daughter. Then got separated, divorced. It is not as if the man abandoned her, got her pregnant and ran away and abandoned her. Rárá o. Ṣé kábíyèsí go to adopt ọmọ ni o ṣe borúkọ wọn ló ń jẹ́. Anyway, let's move to the second one. I hope I have answered that one. The father of the child did not abandon her. They were married, then divorced. A very brief marriage and divorced. That brief marriage produced that daughter, that beautiful girl. So it was not out of wedlock, and it wasn't the man abandoning her. That is gone. If you don't believe, research your own. Case closed. Now, the person has said, your only gather women, no children. Gather women, no children. In what context? That it is Olori Naomi that came to remove the reproach. What reproach? I don't understand. The child of Mama Tadenikawo of Olori Naomi is not the first child of the man. Not the last child of the man. Is it that you don't know that even before Tadenikawo, ọmọ ṣé kábíyèsí ti bímọ now? Is it because it is not being, gbogbo yẹn mọ̀? Apart from Princess Adiola, Baba has other children, even before Tadenikawo. So what are you all saying? After ton bí Tadenikawo, ṣé wọ́n bímọ ẹ̀mí ni? Wọ́n bímọ ẹ̀mí tí wọ́n sọmọ lórúkọ nínú palace yẹn náà. So what no children are you talking about? Is Tadenikawo is Olori Naomi's, child, the only child that Kabiyesi has? So what reapproach did Olori Naomi came to remove? I don't get it. Ṣé Kabiyesi jẹ́ àgàn? Ṣé wọn ò tí bímọ kan tó fẹ́ Olori Naomi ni? Ká máa sọ pé kò tí bímọ rí o, ìgbà tó fẹ́ ló wá bímọ o. Ó ti bímọ rí kó tó fẹ́ now. Ìgbà tó fẹ́ tán tó bímọ tán, ó tún bímọ ẹ̀mí. So what reapproach did she came to remove? Kabiyesi was not barren. He was not barren before he married her. And he was not barren after he married her. So what reapproach exactly are you all talking about? And I saw another, similar, and then the person now says something. I'm very sure it's a woman that wrote this and said that the king has been sleeping with Ashley for 6 years. Yet, Ashley did not have a child. I don't know, maybe you are married or you are not married, because in your king fee barrenness, or mi ò ní sọ pé barrenness, because Ayaba Ashley is not a barren woman. Ọlọ́run ṣe ọlọ́mọ kan bírò kúrò nínú kílóbí ni. Ó bímọ rí, ó mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe, ó ṣàbíamọ. So kò kí ń ṣe wípé bóyá àgàn ni, kò kí ń ṣe àgàn. Wọn ò dẹ̀ kí, mi ò expect kí obìnrin máa fi, tó bá tẹ̀ ká tẹ̀ wá sọ pé bóyá ọ̀tá èèyàn kan jágàn. Mi ò expect kí obìnrin máa fi àgàn máa bú obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀. There are many people, married women, that are in a marriage of 10 years, 20 years, tí wọn ò tí bí ọmọ. ṣé a máa fi máa yọ̀ wọ́n ni, ṣé ká máa fi máa yọ̀ wọ́n pé ìwọ tọkọ ẹ tí ń bá sùn fún odidi 10 years tó ti bímọ? It's like, should we be spiting that person? Is that making any sense? And what makes you think wípé kò kí ní oyún or kò tí rí èyí tó máa dúró ni? You never can tell. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ túmọ̀ sí pé àwọn kan tán bí àwọn yẹn wọ́n ṣorí ju àwọn tí wọn ò tí dúró lọ. So kò kí ń ṣe àgàn, but kábíyèsí òun ṣàgàn. Ká máa sọ pé ayaba Ashley ló wá jẹ́ àgàn. Kò sí èyí tó jẹ́ gbogbo ayaba tó jẹ́ àgàn. Ọlọ́run tiẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ká rógun àgàn nínú palace tiwa. A ò ní rí ogun àgàn nínú palace wa. Bó o já gangan bó bá débẹ̀ wá bí tiẹ̀ lágbára Elédùmarè. And again, somebody said something to me and said, oh, me, I didn't choose the one. I didn't choose, like, when I said, oh, the ones that I don't have any favorite within àwọn ìyàwó bá mi. I might say, oh, probably I like this one. I might state the reason why I like that person. That does not mean that person is like a favorite. If I'm going to choose a favorite, I'm going to choose Wurola. And she's no more, presently with my daddy. So, for now, I have no favorite. I might like this one. I might like that one. That does not mean I will say I'm about that person and I'll not say it. Forget it. I'm going to say it. Mi ò ní favorite. Bọ́rọ̀ bá ṣe wá la ṣe máa sọ. A dẹ̀ ń sọ ká bá lè kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ káwọn tó ń tà ń sọ yìí náà kán bá lè ṣe kíni, kán bá lè adjust. Ayaba actually even did something that is that I'm giving her kudos for. That is to say, gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí wọ́n ń gbọ́. Àwọn gan tí ń wo àṣìṣe níwájú láti fi ṣe kíni, láti fi two step tuntun wọn. Wọ́n tẹ̀ tí kúrò lórí social media fún wa, which is very nice. Which is very, very nice. Social media táwọn yẹn tó tí máa tún sọ ní tí wọ́n tún ní mò ń bú wọn jẹ́ ń dákẹ́. But anyways, yẹn sọ wípé, why didn't I'm saying that I like this one, àbí mi àdúṣe kìnìkan. Me ò dislike anyone. Quite all right. Me, I did not choose the one that have a child for him. And I'm like, what do you mean the one that have a child for him? Is it that you don't know that more than 3 women have a child for my dad? More than 3 women ni ó ti bímọ fún bá mi now. So tó máa sọ pé kí n choose àwọn ẹni tó ti bímọ. Ṣé Olori Naomi nìkan máa choose ní àwọn tó ti bímọ wọ́n ṣe ẹyọ kan wọ́n ṣe méjì. Ọmọ ò dẹ̀ jọmọ lọ ní palace. Ọmọ kò ju ọmọ lọ. Gbogbo ọmọ the same ni. Ọmọ kan ò special ju ọmọ kan lọ. No child is more special than the other in the palace. The person said, all your Baami wives did not have baby boy for Baami re. You supposed to support the one that have a child, where a boy for Baami re leni yefeko. And I'm like, is it that you don't know that more than 3 women will be more fun Baami? But either boy or girl, a child is a child. The throne is not a father to son. It is not hereditary. The throne. Kí wọ́n kí ń gbé ọmọkùnrin sórí nílé Ifẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní palace. The throne is not hereditary. Kò kí ń ṣe bàbá sọ́mọ. Kò ń ṣe pé tí bàbá bá ti lò 500 years níbẹ̀ tán bá tí wọ́n bá wàjà bóyá ọmọ wọn tó jẹ́ ọkùnrin tí wọ́n bí nísìn òun ló fẹ́ gorí àpèrè. Kò sí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé bàbá tó bí kábíyèsí gan wà láyé. So kò kí ń ṣe bàbá sọ́mọ. It is not father to son. The throne is not father to son. So either boy or girl, a child is a child in the palace of Ife. No child is more special than each other in the palace. There's nothing like that. If that parent got a capitalize Olori, kò sí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní palace. Ọmọ kan ò ju ọmọ kan lọ. Ọmọbìnrin, ọmọkùnrin, ọmọ ò ju ọmọ lọ. Nínú palace títí wa. Orí òjò orí lọ, ọmọ kan ò special ju ọmọ kan lọ. Kò sí nǹkan àtẹ̀tán bí lórí èyí, àtẹ̀tán bí kan tó joyè, kò sí ètò special jura wọn lọ. Ọmọ lọmọ ń jẹ́, whether ọkùnrin, whether obìnrin, ọmọ lọmọ ń jẹ́. Kò kí ń ṣe hereditary, kò ń ṣe father to son throne. So stop mixing things together. Àwọn nìkan kọ́ dẹ̀ lọ́n ti bímọ, ẹlòmíì ti bí ọmọ, kò ṣóun ló kọ́kọ́ bímọ, kò ṣóun ni dẹ̀ ló bímọ kẹ́yìn fún. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ sì máa bí púpọ̀ tí òun ṣe kékeré. Àwọn kan wà nú oyún, so kí lẹ wá ń sọ? So ẹ stop ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ stop ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ayaba Ashley ò kí ń ṣe àgàn. Bàá mi wọ́n ń ṣe àgàn. So ẹ stop láti máa fẹ́ máa sọ yẹn jáde, kò tẹ́ yẹ kó máa jáde lẹ́nu obìnrin sóbìnrin. Kò yẹ kó máa jáde lẹ́nu obìnrin sóbìnrin. Ọlọ́run ló dẹ̀ ní kí ọmọbìnrin yẹn gan ti bímọ rí, ẹ bá máa pè lágàn. So kí wá lè máa pa àwọn tó wà ní marriage of 20 years, 15 years, 10 years tí Ọlọ́run ò tí ì jogún ọmọ fún wọn. Kí lẹ máa pè wọ́n? Ṣé máa fi wọ́n máa ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́? Is that what you would do? Or is that how it's supposed to be? But then, as ìgbà tọ́lọ́run máa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ́, ó ti bímọ rí, ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó kò bímọ rí, àbí kò ní inú tó fi ń gbóyún. Àwọn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ tí bí gbogbo máa bí tiwọn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Because palace wa ní yàrá púpọ̀, so everybody is welcome. Ọmọ láti yapa nú palace bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. Àwọn bàbá ńlá wọn máa ń bí rẹ ní rẹpẹtẹ ni. So ẹ stop ẹ. Kò ń ṣèyàn kan ló wá yọ approach kankan. Kò ń ṣàgàn, ó ti bímọ kó tó fẹ́ ẹ. Kò ń ṣàgàn. So kò ń ṣe pé ó wá remove approach kankan lọ́dọ̀ kábíyèsí. Wọn kì í ṣe àgàn, wọ́n bímọ. Wọ́n bí kìíní, wọ́n bímọ kan tó fẹ́ ẹ. So stop it. Anyway, if you have other questions, let me know. And please, I do not dislike anybody. I don't hate anybody. Bọ́dọ̀ ṣe wá lè mi ṣe sọ. Amẹ̀bọ ni mò ń ṣe. Tó bá lọ take a personal, o kàn mú gbé mi Aregbesola to the wrong person ni. Amẹ̀bọ lè mi kún ṣe ń tèmi. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. Thelma's style is here to ease your gold shopping. Your gold, brand new gold shopping. They are here to ease it for you. The deals in different brand new 18, 22 and 24 karat brand new karat gold. They are also into jalabias for the men and abayas for the women, and equally also into beautiful turkey wears that are imported. They are so easy to deal with, and what makes them stand out is their instrumental payment plan. That is, you are free to choose whatever design you want your gold to come in, whatever gram you want it. Just choose your design, tell them the gram you want it to come in, and then start your payment plan. You see, so easy. That is what makes them different from the rest, and they are equally affordable. Their grams are at cheaper rate at the moment. Contact Thelma Styles. They deliver worldwide. Thelma Styles, òun ló lè ṣe. Wọ́n wà into brand new gold, grow gold tuntun, àwọn 18 karat, 22, 24 karat gold. Òun ni nǹkan tó wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n yàtọ̀ sáwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn ni wípé wọ́n ń ṣe san díẹ̀. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé ṣáà ti shoes gold tó fẹ́ rà, tó bá ní design tó fẹ́, shoes gram exact gram tó fẹ́ kó wá, kó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti máa sanwó ní san díẹ̀ títí ó máa fi san tán. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n wà different nìyẹn fún gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n jọ ń ta gold. Wọ́n tún máa ń ta àwọn beautiful turkey wears, àwọn àbáyà fáwọn obìnrin ni, àbí àwọn jàlábíà fún àwọn ọkùnrin ni. They deliver worldwide. They are tested and trusted. You can contact them on this phone number +1 347 279 2078. I'm going to drop their phone number down below in the comment section, or you can call me to get their number. Thelma Styles, òun ló lè ṣe. Peace meeting of Yoruba leaders over the reconciliation between Asiwaju Tinubu and Ogbeni Aregbesola. The leaders of Yoruba race met on Tuesday, March 1st, 2022 in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, to resolve the lingering strained relationship between two prominent Yoruba political leaders, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola. The meeting, which held at a private residence of the Aalafin of Oyo in Ibadan, lasted about 2 hours. The meeting had in attendance the Aalafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, the Ooni of Ife, Oba Enitan Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola as a first step towards finding a lasting reconciliation between the two. After consultations, the leaders agreed to move to the next stage of the meeting, which will be held at a later date. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé Kábíyèsí Ọ̀ọ̀nìrìṣà àti bàbá Aláàfin wọ́n lọ parí ìjà láàrin Aregbesola àti Tinubu. You know, for quite a while now, Tinubu and Aregbesola has been fighting. Because Aregbesola, made some allegations about Tinubu, and he wants to become a godfather like Tinubu. And, I'm sure you all know about what's going down in Osun and the rest of it. Now, what is baffling me in this matter is that, you mean these kings actually have time to be settling issue between two politicians before I even jump to that one? No. Now, all those you people, because I normally say it, if two politicians are fighting, they don't fight themselves to death. Wọn kì í jàjà pé ká kú. Wọn lépa bí ara wọn ṣe fẹ́ kú. Wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ win ara wọn, máa ń bára wọn ṣe. Now, ìgbà tíjà Aregbesola àti Tinubu ń ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn bàbá kan tó lọ gbé ìwò dání, one bàbá that was bringing àṣẹ that he was swearing for Aregbesola because of Tinubu. Now, Tinubu and Aregbesola will reconcile now. Where will you others, supporters of them, that were carrying the fight on your head, where will you all put your face now? Àwọn politician ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò ṣe é dá sí, wọn ń jàjà pé kínní. Ẹ̀yin followers wọn, ẹ̀yin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa ń gbéjà wọn sórí ju àwọn fúnra wọn gan lọ. Àwọn méjèèjì máa parí ìjà nísìn, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí gbogbo yín tí àwọn tí wọ́n ti tẹ̀mí wọn ti lọ sí ìjà yẹn ńkọ́, tí wọ́n ti lọ para wọn. Láwọn tó jẹ́ supporters Tinubu àbáwọn tó jẹ́ supporters Aregbesola tí wọ́n ru ìjà yẹn sí orí ju àwọn tó ní ìjà gan lọ. Ṣé mo èyí àwọn ẹ̀mí tó ti kú lórí ìjà yẹn ni? Ẹ máa dá sọ̀rọ̀ politician méjì tó bá ń jà. Ẹ mọ̀ káwọn politician nìyẹn, ìjà wọn ò ń ṣe ìjà pé kí ni wọ́n mọ bọ́n ṣe máa bára wọn parí ẹ̀ láàrin ara wọn. Ẹ̀yin supporters lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa kúkú sàárà. You just die for nothing because of somebody's fight. All you supporters of politicians, ẹ̀yin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa kúkú sàárà. Torí tó máa rányàn níṣẹ́ ẹrú yẹn á fi tọmọ jẹ. Now, back to the royal fathers. To me, this seems like a misplaced priority. I'm sorry to say. You mean these kings, honestly, this is 2022. These kings should just set their priorities tight. How can you be settling fight between within two parties? Like I don't understand. When did our kings start settling, into party fight? Please, so who would not settle Amosu and Tinubu fight? Abi Baba Obasanjo and Tinubu, or even Igboho and federal government fights? Royal fathers, Kábíyèsí Ọ̀ọ̀nìrìṣà Baba Aláàfin, when will you go and settle Igboho and federal government fights? Since this year is for settling fights into dazzling into that has no meaning. When we have more important things that we need you for. Ẹ settle ìjà Aregbesola àti Tinubu. Ìjà party méjì. Kí n ti ní pẹ̀lú yẹn? Báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ settle ìjà nígbà tó ti jẹ́ wípé bóyá ìjà settle làwọn bàbá wa fẹ́ máa bá wa parí ní yé yìí? Dáwọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ máa tún gbé ní ìsìta ló máa settle ìjà olóyè Sunday Igboho àti federal government, àbí olóyè Sunday àti ti àwọn Benin Republic. Bóyá kẹ́ tún lọ settle ìjà yẹn torí ìjà rẹ̀ ń settle kiri báyìí. Torí ẹ fi àpálẹ̀ lọ́n palàpálàpá ẹ̀ ń settle ìjà láàrin Aregbesola. Ìgbà táàrin Aregbesola àti Tinubu tí wọ́n bára wọn ṣe, were you all there? Were you all there? Instead of you royal father should even sanction both of them. Do you know how many people that was killed tí wọ́n bá ìjà yẹn lọ ní Ọ̀ṣun state? Àwọn tí wọ́n bá ìjà yẹn lọ, àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tí wọ́n bá ìjà yẹn lọ, àwọn tí stray bullet lọ pa ńkọ́, àwọn tí àdá ṣèṣe bá ńkọ́ nítorí ìjà àwọn wèrè méjì. Ìjà tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ ṣẹ́tù ẹ̀ tí ṣẹ́tù yẹn, ṣé ìjà àwọn eléyìí important tó yẹn ni? Nígbà tó ń jọ ń rẹ́ tí wọ́n jọ ń di gbogbo ẹ̀, ṣé wọ́n pè wá sí ni? Ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ sanction àwọn méjèèjì pé ìjà yín àwọn èèyàn ti kú lólè lórí. Àfáìní yín báyìí. Ìfà tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ gbé iṣẹ́ fún Tinubu ni pé ìwọ Tinubu torí ìjà tó o bá Aregbesola jà, ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ lọ wá bí ẹ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Sunday Igboho ní Kútọ̀nù kẹ́ fi múnú wa dùn. Ẹ̀ ń ṣẹ́tù ìjà.